I mean, Jesus is impossible to live up to, but I think the difference here is that Paul's version lived because the apostles all got killed. So Paul's version was the one version of Christianity that lasted. And Paul had hangups about women that Jesus didn't have.
Yeah.
Paul had hangups about men with men that Jesus didn't have. Paul poured all of his hangups into his work, and he was just doing his best to start an early church, right? He's just writing letters. Rome put Paul in a cell, cut off his head, and killed him.
So he didn't have a much better outcome as Jesus.
300 years later, under Constantine, Rome takes over Christianity. It becomes the state religion, and the Council of Nicaea tries to decide what books are going to be in the actual Bible. One creed to rule them all, and they put Paul's letters about Jesus after Jesus. So now, if you're reading a book, Paul's letters about Scripture are
like the first
Scripture.
Point. Yeah.
Now Paul's not talking about God. Paul's speaking for God. He's in the Bible, and he's Jesus's PR guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't. So like. For millions of people, that means Paul's hangups are just as valid as Jesus's love. So when Paul says, women, submit to your husbands, and you cannot be an authority over a man and you can't teach a man, a lot of Christians for 2,000 years like that a lot more than Jesus treating them as equals. And so it's in the Bible.
Yeah, it's definitely a fine line to toe that there is no right answer, because again, you go to I think, let's look at like maybe a food pyramid.